Forgotten souls, a glimpse into abandoned asylums. These places, once filled with life, now stand as silent witnesses to the past. Abandoned asylums, places of torment. The walls whisper secrets of the pain and suffering endured within, where the forgotten souls wander. Their screams echo through the halls, a haunting reminder of their anguish. We venture into these haunted depths to uncover the truth behind the terror. Each step we take is a step closer to understanding the horrors that transpired here. These institutions, once beacons of hope, now stand as chilling reminders of a dark past. Their walls, now crumbling, hold stories of despair and lost hope. The weight of suffering lingers in the air, a palpable presence that sends shivers down your spine. It's as if the very essence of pain has seeped into the walls. We are drawn to these haunted spaces, compelled to confront the unknown and shed light on the mysteries within. Each corner holds a piece of the puzzle waiting to be discovered. Join us, if you dare, as we embark on a journey into the heart of darkness. Together, we will face the shadows and uncover the stories that have been hidden for so long. The silence screams an eerie welcome. The very air seems to hum with a sinister energy, as if the building itself is alive and watching. Stepping inside, the air grows heavy. Each step forward feels like a journey deeper into the unknown, where the past and present collide. It's thick with the scent of decay. Dust motes dance in the faint light, creating ghostly patterns that seem to tell stories of long-forgotten days. The silence is deafening, broken only by the creak of the floorboards beneath our feet. Each creak echoes like a distant cry for help, a reminder of the lives once confined here. Every shadow seems to writhe, every corner a potential hiding place for unseen horrors. The darkness feels almost tangible, as if it could reach out and pull us into its depths. The weight of countless tormented souls presses down upon us. Their anguish is palpable, a heavy presence that makes it hard to breathe. We feel their presence in the cold drafts that whisper through the corridors, in the disembodied voices that seem to emanate from the walls. These whispers tell tales of sorrow and despair, of lives cut short and dreams shattered. Here, the boundary between the living and the dead blurs, and we find ourselves caught in the crossfire of a spectral war. The air is thick with tension, as if at any moment the spirits might reach out and make their presence known in a more tangible, terrifying way. Whispers from the past, true encounters within asylum walls. These walls have witnessed countless stories, each more haunting than the last. Urban explorers tell chilling tales. They speak of disembodied whispers that seem to come from nowhere, echoing through the empty halls. Shadowy figures darting past in the blink of an eye. Full-bodied apparitions appearing before their eyes, only to vanish moments later. These first-hand accounts send chills down our spines. They offer a glimpse into the tormented souls trapped within these walls, souls that seem to be crying out for release. One explorer spoke of a little girl, He saw her skipping down the hallway, her laughter echoing through the empty corridors, a sound both innocent and eerie. Another felt a cold hand grip his arm as he stood in a room used for electroshock therapy. The sensation was so real, it left him frozen in fear. These stories are not for the faint of heart. They are a chilling testament to the horrors that transpired within these walls, a reminder of the suffering that once took place here. Each tale adds another layer to the mystery and terror of the asylum. Notorious grounds where madness lingers. Some asylums are infamous, their names synonymous with horror. Waverly Hills Sanatorium, Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, Penhurst State School. These places are shrouded in darkness, their histories filled with suffering and despair. Waverly Hills, with its infamous body chute, is said to be haunted by the souls of patients who perished within its walls. Trans-Allegheny, known for its brutal treatments, is said to be a hotbed of paranormal activity. Penhurst, where patients were subjected to unspeakable abuse, is said to be cursed by the spirits of those who suffered there. Every asylum has its legends, stories whispered by locals, passed down through generations, tales of patients driven mad by their treatments, and of cruel doctors who experimented on their helpless charges. One legend speaks of a doctor who performed lobotomies in the dead of night, his screams echoing through the halls. Another tells of a patient who escaped her confinement, only to be found hanging in the asylum's bell tower. These stories, whether true or not, add to the chilling allure of these abandoned places. The horrors of these asylums are not limited to legend. Many institutions were hotbeds of experimentation. Patients subjected to inhumane treatments, electroshock therapy, lobotomies, ice baths, all performed in the name of science. The suffering inflicted on these patients is unimaginable. Their screams echo through the halls. Their pain lingers in the air. It's no wonder these places are haunted. The residual energy of their torment is palpable. It's a stark reminder of the horrors that humans are capable of inflicting upon one another. We can feel it, the weight of sadness, the despair, the anger. It clings to these places, a palpable presence. It's in the walls, in the air we breathe. It's as if the building itself is trying to tell us its story. The spirits of the patients and staff remain trapped within these walls. They are looking for peace, for release. We can sense their presence, hear their whispers, feel their touch. These encounters leave us shaken, forever changed by our experience. We are drawn to these places, to the darkness, to the unknown. We seek answers. We crave the thrill of fear, but we must be careful. These places are not to be trifled with. Respect the spirits within. Tread lightly, listen closely. You might just hear the whispers of the forgotten souls. They are trying to tell their stories. Are you brave enough to listen? Abandoned asylums stand as chilling reminders of our past. They are haunted places, filled with the echoes of suffering, but they are also places of history, of tragedy, of the resilience of the human spirit. We must remember the lessons learned within these walls. Treat the mentally ill with compassion. Never forget the atrocities of the past, and always be mindful of the unseen forces that surround us. The truth is out there, and it's waiting to be discovered.